Hey, Quasar Markets Live. I am excited. So this is a completely different situation than we normally do. We're not talking about crazy bonds or the stock market. Today we've got a really good one. It's Trade Backstage with Eli. Eli, how are you, man?
Doing great, doing well.
I love this, and you're a Floridian too, I guess. All right, we're living up there in O Town, and I'm down here in Tampa. All right, let's get right to it. Let's talk about what you're doing and what's different about what you're building and what you're creating here.
Yeah, so we're building the first artist-backed trading platform. So users are able to trade their favorite artists, interact, and basically the same way you would build like a fantasy team with like Prize Picks or any of these sports apps. Instead, you're building a fantasy label. So you're able to create your own team, create your own artist, or you're able to choose the artist that you actually like to support, and take a part of their hype-backed venture. So as the artist continues to expand and rise, you can take a piece of that earnings and follow along with them, with artists also giving out additional rewards to their own users. And if your artist isn't on there, you can actually go about creating them too as well. So you can have fan created versions and gives everyone the chance to interact with each other. There you go. Yep. Trade backstage.
Yeah, and I love this, man. It's like when you want to just buy Amazon stock instead, you're it's like Jay Z and Mariah Carey, but the new ones, right? It's like and can anybody just join as a rapper? Can they just jump in and get started themselves?
Correct. Yeah. So as long as you have a Spotify platform where you already have monthly listeners active on there, if you go to create token, you can get one that's verified. We'll go ahead and verify your token, or you can create a fan created version as well too. So users can just make a fan version, and then that won't be a verified one. However, it can be verified in the future as well too. If you go to
Yeah,
markets, yeah.
you can stake, and you've got a whole market platform here too. And you can see here where I just asked, any artists that you're interested in, and there's a create token, and you're literally there's net spend and destroy lonely and anybody you like yourself, man. I like this.
Yeah, I mean, I got a couple artists on there that are at the top because of me, actually, funny enough.
I
But yeah,
love
no,
it.
you can see verified. We got a couple ones we're working with already that are verified and are going to be actually coming on the platform when we launch as a verified artist endorsing the platform. So that's pretty cool
Yeah.
too.
And talk to us about, like, okay, so let's look at Netspend, obviously number one up there. Then automatically has its own page, and then of course you can connect wallets to it, and you can, I guess you can chat right too as well.
Yeah, we're actually enabling the chat feature as well too, so their own fans can go back and forth and start their own conversations.
I love this, and and I cannot rap. I'm the first person to say that. I'm not good at. I like music. I love it, but I don't. And what's interesting about this is you can trade right from it here. Tokenomics. You can see what's going on, the total supply of it, and how many are out there. Where they're at right now. How many listeners are listening to the person? I mean, this is a lot better than just downloading Spotify and putting it in your account, right?
Oh no, definitely. No, definitely. Yeah. At the end of the day, with what we have set up here, you can not only check what's going on with their real time market, with their real time listeners, and see where their like hype's already kind of trending towards, but at the same time as well, you're able to make predictions on it at the same time.
Yeah, there's my boy 50 Cent. Partnered with him a few times in life. I like that. That's funny.
Yeah, we're trying to get all the artists we can on board. The more the merrier. We're starting off with the rap industry specifically, but we look to expand into all verticals. So if it's anything to do with music, we want to have it on there.
Yeah, and it's also sortable too by number of listeners and by market cap and what's happened over the last 24 hours. So these new people, NetSpend's really pumping here, I think, right?
Oh
I
yeah,
love
that's a few of the users we have on there currently.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Talk to me a little bit about. Okay, I'm gonna clean off this thing here, and you're gonna talk to me a little bit about yourself a little bit. How did you get into this, man? I love this stuff.
Yeah, I've been very savvy when it comes to trading for the past few years. I've always just had a eye for looking at the chart, and I got into web development, I got into Web3 development, and I've been doing the dev work for a while now. So I thought might as well take one skill and take the other and combine. So that, along with a couple of people I work with and know are very connected along in the rap industry. So taking the fruits of my abilities and then their connections, we've been able to mesh the two together and come up with this product and build this and lay out the agenda for it so we can take this live tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, it's going live tomorrow. Look at that, people. You have a chance to actually see this before it even goes live. I love that. All right, it's very cool, man. All right, so Tell me a little bit about the rap side of you, man. You rap?
Oh no, no, believe me, that's not my side.
I love it. But you're in Orlando, and you definitely have connections there when it comes to music industry, and
Mhm.
in Orlando, obviously being the entertainment capital here in Florida. Talk to us a little bit about the industry in general. How is the music industry? Are they going to be affected by AI? Are they Suno things like that?
Yeah, so from what we've been able to get a good grasp on, especially with the AI boom and everything going on in the rap industry and the entertainment industry in Orlando specifically, a lot of these artists are not being able to necessarily scale themselves at the degree they'd like to, although they might have the visual and the viewership traction to back it. So that kind of puts them in a position where they're having to do these extraneous things or take extraneous deals or partnerships to put themselves in the position where they can scale their own brand. And so what we're trying to come in and like assimilate here is to be the middleman for them so they can continue to hold majority stake in what they do, continue to have control and ownership, while at the same time as well using that viewership traction and those eyeballs that they receive daily for something that's going to help them benefit that and move that in the right direction. So, and as of now, with what we've seen in the Orlando scene, a lot of the artists, like a lot of the artists that are in the rap industry, are very, very interested in this and are very keen to adopting this into their team or into their scene. So that's been the best part about Orlando and getting into using the connections we have here is that Orlando is going to be the takeoff, the pilot market, which is then going to expand to taking on the other big cities.
Yeah, and so how do I have Bitcoin? How do I get my Bitcoin into your system, man?
Yeah, so we connect with Phantom Wallet, which is a pretty popular one when it comes to Solana. Now we are a Solana-based chain, so users do have to like trade their Bitcoin into Solana or trade their money into Solana to then be able to take that on the platform and use that. But we work with Phantom, or you can create your own wallet through the platform and fund your wallet through the platform as well too.
Yeah, and I
So
love Phantom. It's one of the and of course, as most of you all know, I do have Solana. I do like Solana as a lot, and I'm gonna put that up here for everybody too. If you want to connect, trade backstage, give Eli some love out there, folks. Click on these buttons. Make sure that he is seeing you out there, and you actually are out on social media as well too. I know that's a fact, and I'm gonna put that out here too as well. I'm going to pump this up here. Let's see if I get there. You go, Elijah. There you are on LinkedIn. Let's give him some love there too, folks. So click on the LinkedIn. I know Elijah will definitely be that guy who'll click on it and he'll answer your questions about what you're working on. He's got
we
a
love
message.
feedback.
Yeah, and he loves feedback, bro. Tell him what he's doing wrong, right? Same thing. I love the same thing with Quasar Markets. I love that. And you can take your Phantom wallet and you can actually connect to Trade Backstage. And we'll get right back to Trade Backstage here. There you go. And you can see here that looks like some money has moved around here. Like market cap is 17,000, but I love this. It's really good, man. This is something different that we had not seen before. Something new and original. Holy crap, Eli! You built something that nobody else has, man.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we plan to take this to the next level as well with all the different features that we're coming out with and been ideating and everything like that. But I'm excited. I'm very excited for tomorrow.
Okay, so let's get to it, Eli. What do you expect out of tomorrow's launch, man?
We hope for a 10 mil market cap. We hope to scale this to 10 mil market cap. That would be our ideal goal. Our expectation, worst case scenario, realistic. We're looking at end up at like 5 to 7 mil market cap. So it'd be a good launch, successful launch if we can get those numbers. And we've got everything we can in place to hit that. So we're pretty.
Eli, I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm one of those guys who will come find you. You're not you're not the guy's gonna pump and dump, right? You're the good guy here.
Yeah, so how we have a whole vesting procedure, a lock with 30-day cliff and a 33% proportional month vesting unlock after as well too. So yeah, no, when it comes to Web3 and I'm doxing myself, so I want to keep everything, all handy dandy, perfect and clean.
I love that. I think that's part of what we do at Quasar Markets is that we're bringing out those people that don't have the big maybe the reach that we do, and to put you out front and forward, center. And to see people who actually love this stuff, right? I mean, this is great. I think you should expand beyond the rappers. I think you should have a whole music industry behind this, right? Yeah,
100%.
And when you look at that, I could see like country music and pop and obviously R&B and I mean, could we trop rock? We'd love that too. Maybe because you're here in Florida, I love that. That's very good.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to tell our listeners, Eli, before we let you go?
If you want, I would love to get you guys to follow us on Twitter. Trade backstage. You guys keep up with the news, the notifications, everything that will be happening. And again, like I said, we love feedback. So any information you can give it all. Like you said, my LinkedIn. You can also hit us on Twitter as well too. But yeah, no, that's about it for us. We're ready for tomorrow.
Man, I'm excited, super excited. And listen, let's have a drink sometime. And I'm pulling for you in here in Orlando, Florida. And I love this. Eli, everybody, trade backstage. I'll do it one more time. Make sure you're clicking on the button. Make sure you're clicking on the link. Give them follow. Hit them up on all the social media. We know how that works, right? And listen, this is something different, right? You can connect your Phantom wallet, go through Solana. I know a lot of you out there have Solana and Bitcoin. So take your Bitcoin, turn it in Solana, and then put it on Phantom. And then it's not that hard to do, right? It's pretty simple. And
we handle all of it on platform.
And I think if he hits 10 million in market cap, I think we'll have Eli back. I think I'll have him rapping a song, man. We'll chat GPT it, man. What do you think?
Oh yeah, definitely. Has to be ChatGPT.
I love this. I love this. Eli, one last question before you go. We'd love to have you back after your launch, my man.
Awesome. Yeah, no, keep you guys updated. Let you know how it goes.
All right, both of us here at Quasar Markets Live. We'll see you next time.
All right. Thank you very much. Talk to you guys soon.